Today we're going to be talking about the Marvel character, Taskmaster, which is a pretty famous Marvel villain. And whatever goes on, let's get to it. Taskmaster, his real name was Tony Masters, and he was by the pool with a bunch of his friends. And he discovered his powers when he was about 8 years old. So, 8 years old, which is crazy, because most people I know, like mutants from the X-Men, usually get their powers when they're 13. But he got his powers when he was 8, and he could copy anyone's moves, anyone's. So one time he saw this boy dive, and he did the exact dive just by watching someone on TV do like a cowboy doing the lasso. He could copy it, but he grew up and then became an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. And he also had his wife who helped him too. And then there was this man who got killed by someone and murdered. And then Tony came to help him. And he said, "Take this. It will turn you into a super soldier." And he was like, "All right." And Tony was like, "All right, I'm up for being a super soldier." But when he drank it, it made him lose his memory. And he didn't even remember his wife. But when he had that potion, he was kind of a good guy and kind of a bad guy. So he worked for criminals and then he also did some S.H.I.E.L.D. jobs and stuff. And then Taskmaster eventually ended up choosing to be a bad guy, and then had his own, and he was really good at fighting, that some people hired him to help people train students, like villains who want to be bad. And one of his students ended up to be Crossbones, as you know, who's a master at hand fighting, and also is really good with weapons. Anyway, also when that happened, someone made up a story that Taskmaster was working for Steve Rogers, aka Captain America. That all the evil companies, even the ones who he trained, tried to kill him for a $1 million bounty. Crazy, right? And Taskmaster eventually got away. But anyway, that was in some comics. But this time, let's talk about But Taskmaster got his own series in 2002. And were pretty popular. They went to like the 200s, I don't know. But they were pretty popular. So anyway, let me tell you about those comics. Alright, so first of all, there's this girl who is Iron Man's friend / enemy, and she wanted her company to be better. So she hired Taskmaster to break into Stark Industries, and he did. After that, when he broke in, he was dodging a bunch of stuff. And when he got in, he saw Tony Stark, and he fought Tony Stark the way Captain America, aka Iron Man, the way Captain America would fight Iron Man. And it was a pretty cool battle and stuff. But first of all, I'm not really sure what happened, but to look down some more. But that's what I can tell you. But the rest is to your reading eyes. I'll leave that to your reading eyes. I got that. Anyway, so I guess that brings us the powers and abilities. So, well, his powers and abilities are he is really good at fighting, but has a bad memory. And here's a fact. You want to know something about Taskmaster? Whenever he learns a new fighting skill, he has to forget something else, which is crazy. Like, he'll have to get what 4 + 4 is, which is crazy. Anyway, he has some other cool weapons, and he has like an arrow on his back, and maybe a laser sword and shield. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, if you want to see him in some TV shows, please watch Ultimate Spider-Man season 2 or season 1, maybe season 3, and then, or you could watch, that's mostly what I know. Wait, he might be in some other TV shows, but I forget. But just watch Ultimate Spider-Man to get started. Anyway, well, he's just a really good fighter and has a cool suit. But anyway, I guess this brings us to reading recommendations. So, well, his reading recommendations, please read The Avengers, issue 195, or the latest Taskmaster series in 2002. Also, he has some enemies, which are Spider-Man and Iron Man, Captain America, Ant-Man, and a lot of foes. He has a lot of Avenger foes, mostly. Guys, I guess this brings us to the end of the video, and peace out. See you later, alligators. Oh, and also, Have a great time and have fun. Keep watching my videos and stay tuned for more videos. Bye!
You can't stop me now.